Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to number 3 in the Ask the Artist series. And today's question is posed by Shirley Beveridge. Thank you for your question, Shirley. And she asks, do you have anyone that critiques your work? It's a two-pronged answer and a very, very good question, I might say. So the long and short of it is, up to a point, yes. One of the things that I've built up over the last sort of 5 years or so is a little focus group. Now that does sound, I don't know, it sounds a bit sort of marketing speak or as if I worked for an ad agency or something like that. But in actual fact, it's a group of 25 people from all walks of life, all income groups, races, religions, creeds, demographic, you name it. Just somebody from kind of every walk of life. They're very loyal. They've stayed with me now for about 4 or 5 years. And what my focus group do, basically, is get everything before it's put out live. Apart from bits and pieces onto Facebook and Twitter and other social networks, I send every finished painting by email directly to my focus group and ask them for feedback. What I've done, I've got a standardised form that I use and ask them to fill it in. What I try and avoid, and this is something that I've just learned through experience, is to ask for opinions. Opinions are very difficult because we've all got one. They all vary and no two are the same. Very rarely do you get some universal feedback that's good, but that's literally once in a blue moon. So I'm very, very careful about asking for opinions because if I like something that's red and blue, the person standing next to me might not like it. But, and this is the crucial thing, that is no measure of whether what you've done is good or bad. And on that subject, the focus group are brilliant. I love them to bits, and they're pretty much accurate most of the time. But as far as critiquing my work, there's only me who can do that. There is one other person, which is Adrian, who works with me, who I can't survive without. And he's a great barometer, certainly from the technical points of view, or if something doesn't look quite right. He's worked with me now for 4 years, and we've known each other for 20. And I think at that point you get to know somebody and what they're capable of and actually what fits and what doesn't. And he kind of understands now what I go through and kind of where I'm aiming and pushing all this to make it right. So I trust his opinions. But ultimately, as the creator, if you're creating, then you are your best critic. I'm very flattered to get people ask me for advice and they send me pictures of what they've done and ask for it, but I am in no way qualified to offer or dispense opinions or advice on anything but my own. No, completely not. I don't have the right to do that. So I think if you can objectively do something or create something and then come back to it and think, is this good? Is this bad? And then answer it honestly, then you will be your own critic. So is something good, bad, worth putting your name to? Yeah, I think you're the one who has to decide that and nobody else. But if you can have a small group of people, like I've got, my focus group, who can say, yeah, looks really nice, what you're trying to achieve with it. Oh, well, I want X, Y, and Z. Oh, well, I think you've achieved that. Like the balance of colours, like the textures, etc., that kind of stuff. I never ask for whether they like it or not. Some of them do tell me whether they like it or think it's a piece of crap, and I respect that. But I think ultimately you know in your heart of hearts if something's any good or not. So I think just listen to the little voice. You'll find that your own little voice is never wrong. It's always right. So I think you've got to learn to trust it. So be your own critic. Be hard on yourself, but also give yourself a break. And I think ultimately as you get better, you'll be a lot better at critiquing your own work. To be honest with you, I go through periods of taking stuff off canvas and reclaiming the timbers because I fall out of love with it. Doesn't mean to say it's good or bad, but it just doesn't fit. And when it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. So it's a many-fingered beast, being critical of your own output. But I think as long as you're aware of whether something is good or bad or whether you want to put your signature on it, then yeah, being aware of it probably is the best thing you can possibly be. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, Shirley. Thanks very much, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Remember, if you want questions answering, just send them along to info@swarez.co.uk, and I'll pop them in the queue and we'll hopefully answer them for you. Okay, see you soon.